Hi there, I'm Neil Rubin, Detroit News columnist, and this is the new and improved DIA. 6 years, $158 million, a ton of improvements, a ton of changes, a ton of new things to look at. What do you say we go take a peek? One of the things people have been concerned about with the new improved DIA, will their old favorites still be here? Now, if you're a kid or a kid at heart, you love the Armor. There's nowhere else to see it. There's a whole hallway of it here. In fact, they call it the Hall of Armor. Yes, the Armor is still here, and no, sorry, you still can't try it on. This is a famous Diego Rivera mural industry, possibly the best known piece in this entire museum. What people don't realize is the same Mexican muralist, Diego Rivera, did another mural devoted to Detroit road construction. That's in another room. Doesn't get nearly as much traffic because it's mostly just a bunch of guys standing around leaning on their shovels. Here with Darlene Eckhout of Troy, here to see the museum, and I understand perhaps an ulterior motive from your husband?
Yes. My husband thought it'd be less expensive coming to the art museum instead of going to the mall today, and he might be right.
Yeah, as long as you don't, pick up a Rodin or something while you're here.
Yes.
This painting by Florine Stetmeyer is called Love Flight of a Pink Candy Heart. May not be the best known piece in this museum, but by golly, it has the best title. Walking now in one of the most significant parts of the renovation, it's what they're calling the spine of the museum. It's a passageway all the way through north to south, lets you know exactly where you are and where you're going. Further down, you'll find the spleen, and beyond that, the pancreas. Still here in the modern art wing, and couldn't quite find a title for this one, but we have determined that it's very tall. First time you've seen the new and improved museum?
I've been in the DIA since back in the 60s when I was in elementary school.
Now, wow, what brought you back? What brought you back today?
Well, I wanted to see the new opening and see the exhibits because it's been a long time since I've been here. And I wanted to see what has changed and what has remained the same.
Any surprises so far?
Well, it's like, since I've said since the 60s, it's like everything is like new.
Yeah.
You know?
You've forgotten whatever it was you saw before.
Right, I was a little girl back then, so. Yeah.
Do I clash? I'm here with Grace and Madison Williams, who live outside Cincinnati. And I understand you walked all the way here just to see this museum. You did not. You didn't walk all the way from Cincinnati. What do you think so far?
I think it's really cool.
Anything in particular that you really love so far?
Paintings.
The paintings. Now, do you guys do a lot of art projects at school and at home? Yeah, it's kind of funny. We're here in a part of the museum they call the Arts and Crafts exhibit, named after a period in furniture making and stuff. Do you do arts and crafts?
Yeah.
Any of your stuff in museums yet? No? For all the improvements at the DIA, any art museum still has to deal with those moments where you stop and you say, my kid could do that. This is not one of those moments. The DIA spent 6 years and $158 million to make this museum more accessible, easier to understand, easier to love. I'm here to tell you, it worked. They're open 32 straight hours until 6 p.m. Sunday, free of charge. Maybe I'll see you down here.